The brothers also in their instructions said to obey the traffic instructors. The instructor told us to turn right, and I didn't want to turn right, but they said obey them, so I turned right, though I thought it'd be really bad. I realized that I was going to die. I asked Jehovah if he saw enough good in me, if he would just resurrect me, that I'd love to be in his new world and see my husband again and my children. And I thanked him so much for the life that I had. And I felt such a peace that I'd never felt before. And then I just knew it was Jehovah getting me out. The obedience, just doing what we were told, it came from Jehovah, and it was so simple that gave him something to bless, and it may have saved my life.
We've been watching the story of Margaret Wyrick from Paradise, California. She is telling the story of how her home and indeed her town was engulfed in a wildfire. And this is part of an item on the Saturday morning of the convention, how our brothers are enjoying peace despite opposition, illness, economic problems, natural disasters. It seems the latter item that Margaret is here to talk about, the natural disasters. And the gist of what she's just been saying is that she's alive because she attends Jehovah's Witness meetings, and at a certain Jehovah's Witness meeting, they said, if there is a disaster, follow the instructions of the local authorities, which is just common sense, isn't it? That's something that everyone should do. It would be weird if they said, don't follow the instructions of the local authorities. Anyway, this was part of her local needs, or whatever they call it nowadays, part of the guidance from the organization. And Margaret credits this guidance with being alive because she wanted to turn the other way. She wanted to disobey the authorities. She felt she knew better than people whose job is literally to make sure that people like her are safe. She felt she knew better, but she remembered this instruction from Jehovah that you should obey the authorities, and that saved her. I ask you, viewers, in all honesty, is there anything remarkable about this story? And don't get me wrong, she seems like a really sweet lady. I'm glad she made it. I'm glad she is alive. It must have been a very traumatic event for her. But what's so special about obeying the authorities? Again, it's just common sense. It's not something you should need to be told. And furthermore, if we take her at face value, if we allow her this speculation that Jehovah had a role in sparing her or had a role in saving her life, why has Jehovah spared Margaret but won't spare Antoinette, a child who is dying of cancer?